Oh boy, lizard men. They're gonna prove a nuisance. Hey! Non-repeat! Nice! I am on a roll today. That's really cool. Nice, I might be able to demonstrate! What I was saying is, I might even be able to demonstrate every single quest in one go without having to do, side videos. Anyway, yeah, my original plan was, if I ended up getting one too many repeats, I would replay this game, enough times to the point where I have showed every single possible quest that you could do in this game. But I might not have to do that if this keeps going. Okay, so anyway.
Gina, my sister-in-law, has been sick for 2 weeks. No remedies seem to ease her suffering.
Something interesting to note on the Wow, that's a lot of gold. Something interesting to note on the PC version. There's a little kid standing right there. But, you know, he didn't make the cut in this game, I guess, memory purposes. And something interesting to note about this kid. If you beat this quest, and if you talk to him a couple more times, he'll talk in a grown-up voice. And we get a letter. How peculiar. And it's actually pretty funny. So, anyway, you read this letter. Mr. Gutrick, as you requested, I've prepared the concoction. The person will be seriously ill after 2 days, and no one will suspect a thing. Signed, Master Gur. So he poisoned her on purpose. So let's show him the evidence.
So you found this letter. It's probably better this way. I was jealous of Gina and the inheritance my brother left her. But now I realize my mistake. Let's go and see the old wizard. I think I'll be able to convince him to give us the antidote.
Let's talk to her real quick, though, before we continue. Never mind. We'll talk to her later. So anyway, what you want to do is you want this guy to follow you all the way over here to this home, to the wizard's home. Now don't stray too far, otherwise he won't follow you.
What do you want? I do not have anything to buy or sell. I work only by mail order.
Thanks for interrupting me, Gertrick, you dick. Master Gur, I came to pick up an antidote. This is why record messages is so helpful.
What do you want? I do not have anything to buy or sell. I work only by mail order. So whatever it is you want, write to me.
Master Gur, I came to pick up an antidote. According to our contract, I had 1 month to claim it.
Very well. I do recognize this man. He did indeed order some potion from me last week, but I do not have the remedy with me. Take this cup and go to the Fountain of Light. When you are there, fill the cup, and that's all you'll need to do. I do not have time.
Oops. Alright, so he gives us a cup. And basically what he wants us to do is he wants us to go to the Fountain of Light to cure this lady here. Slowly but surely, I can feel my strength leaving me. Soon I will be with my departed husband. Well, don't you worry about that, lady. That won't happen on my watch. And here we have level 5. Once again, this is where the game starts to get a little tricky. And you may be unfortunate to encounter some bow-wielding Amazons. So having Reflection maxed out will help you tremendously as well. So there's that to consider. Oh, right off the bat. That's a dick move, game. Alright. Better yet, it might have Absorption activated too. So, that's another thing. I I mean, regardless of what difficulty, be prepared for dick moves, but especially on higher difficulties, well, be prepared for dick moves. Like what the game will sometimes like throw you a curveball like that. So again, be prepared for anything. Ow. Except not really. That didn't really hurt, but ow. Okay, Hey, that's not a good idea. I think I may have made a terrible mistake going in there. Oh, fuck. Okay, time to pull out the big guns. Sometimes using a spell on the fly is not a bad idea. Actually... I got Death Dome. Sure, let's give it a try. Will you get over here? Yikes! I may have made a terrible mistake. Sure, why not? Wait a minute. It worked, apparently. Okay. Okay. Let's refocus here. Losing my concentration. And also prepare to meet your doom. And we get something called the prism, which is a diamond-shaped thing, and it should serve a purpose later. Not much else to say other than hang on to it. And obviously not get killed in the process. That also kind of helps.
Please help.
Yikes! That got a little hectic. Go ahead and make a magic door right here. And I think we got a helmet. Unidentified helmet. Can't wait to see what that is. Better be useful. Also, the best advice I can give you for this, also, don't be afraid to use your potions. Like, if you really, really need to. Like, don't be one of those people that has, like, a max belt of everything, but think, oh, this is just a waste of potions. There's no such thing as wasting potions. If you need to use one, use one. You are doing yourself a favor otherwise. Or you're not doing yourself a favor otherwise. You know what I mean. Any chance you get at... Let's see. Anytime you avoid death is a blessing, so... Okay. Alright.
Wow.
Telekinesis staff and a 16 to mana helmet. Points, 51 to life armor. What? Oh my god! That's pretty good. If it wasn't like second low tier armor, I'd totally get it. 18 to mana, that's pretty good. 18 to armor. $41 to mana. Not bad, that's pretty good actually. Touch of Confusion Hammer, Magic Missiles, that's actually pretty good. I don't know, I kind of want to get this, but I don't know. Nothing too spectacular other than the magic missile thing. Antidote. Okay, let's see here. So, Dex. Sure, what the hey. Dex and Vitality, why the hell not? I could use more strength, though. Like, my dexterity... Like, this guy's dexterity, like, even when it's at the, even for his weakest stat, is already, higher than his strength. And, you know, strength probably would be really important to have, because he's already taking kind of a beating. Although, believe me, if it were any other class without all those stacks, he probably would have died instantaneously, probably. So, let's actually go for 10, because might as well. May have the mace trick. Actually, how much are those maces over there? 3,000. Yeah, I can afford it easily. So, I'll just take this and this. Alright. And what time are we at? Alright, we're making decent time. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so make sure I got everything. You'll want to take these two with you to the next floor, and you'll see why momentarily. Obviously, not get killed on top of that would help you too, because you're probably going to get swarmed by everything. So again, it's always best to be prepared to expect the unexpected, because you never know when the game's going to pull a fast one on you. Luckily, this is not the case. Ooh, and we're already at the point of interest. Alright, so this is where you're gonna put... This is basically where you're gonna put your prisms and your cup. So, for right now, just leave a prism here and leave the cup right there. Don't worry, these items are not going anywhere. I mean, unless you drop the items somewhere, save the game, quit, and then they don't exist. And if you do that, then, well, that frankly is your own damn fault. And I honestly don't know why. I don't know if it's just my copy that does this. Yeah, remember the infamous item disappearing glitch? And then once you get that prism, you just put it right here. Wow, that was a conveniently placed room right there. That's another beauty about this game is random regenerated dungeons. No dungeons are the same. The quest is more or less the same, but dungeons are the layout is always different each time you play, which is a very nice thing about this game. I mean, you know, I'm sure Diablo and all the other games had that, but honestly, I do like this game a little bit better than Diablo. And holy crap, I finally leveled up. That took a lot longer than necessary. I mean, I haven't even touched Diablo 3 yet, because I've heard very controversial things about it. I mean... And everybody was hyped for it, and then all of a sudden, everybody was all like, oh, it's the worst fucking game I've ever played. And then it's just like, well, that just goes to show, don't believe the hype. Strength for one, and I'll put the rest in, actually, let's just go for strength altogether. My advice is, if there's a particular skill that is not even at the even at 100, or at the very least, like, is not maxed out, like in terms of regular leveling, like for example, say, dexterity is not at 50, so... Where am I going with this? Oh, yeah. So, if you're, if you haven't maxed out your, dexterity, in this mode, you'll want to take the time to do that, because it will help you in the long run. And when you do max out that stat and you can't increase it anymore, elixirs and the mace trick are your best friend. Take full advantage of them. Don't be afraid to do so, because the enemies are fighting dirty now, so you might as well too. Actually, Berserker here would be better. And have this out standby. Yikes. Get Rate of Injury ready again. Because these guys are being quite a nuisance. Whew. Wow, that was a lot of enemies, and yeah, we're not even done yet. Holy shit! They're everywhere, good lord. Surprise! Oh, surprise is right. Good lord almighty. Oh, here comes Mr. Big Bad Orc. Acting all superior and shit. Get out of here. Get out. Do you mind, sir? Jeez. Take that scroll. Might be useful. Night vision. Not really. Oh, dear Jesus. Well, there goes absorption. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm at pretty good health anyway. Okay. That's it? Really? That took a lot less longer than I anticipated. Go figure. And this is where things are going to start to get a little tricky, so do be careful. Oh, hey, an antidote potion. Oh, that's kind of a troll chest. Thanks for that. And we got another prism. 3 down, 1 to go. I'm gonna go ahead and have absorption on standby. And use it now! Ooh, healing potion. Don't mind if I do. And a mana potion. Very nice. I'm actually glad the game is saying... I'm actually glad the game realizes that I kinda accidentally screwed myself over in mace tricking, so they decided to give me free potions because I accidentally tried... Because I tried to sell them in the hopes that I would have enough for 1 mace, but it looks like that didn't happen, so... now, from now on, when I mace trick, I'll be a little more careful. But if I were to be like a warrior or a thief, they definitely benefit more from mace tricking, so... Get out of here. I'll take that antidote potion. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up, but I'll just go ahead and eat this. Cherries, yum yum.
Please help.
Sorry if I'm not saying much, I'm just in complete concentration at the moment. Oh hey, reinforced armor. Actually, I saw some gold there too. I'll take that. A mana regeneration pool would have been nice. Yeah, well, at least I got some antidote potions, so there's some silver lining to that. And having that on standby would have helped, but nevertheless. Oh shit! How about no? We're not trying that. That is all of the terrible ideas in one. Ooh, that was almost an idiotic mistake. Well, no, that was an idiotic mistake, but, you know, at least I'm not paying for it harshly. And the unfortunate thing is that the exit is located at a place where enemies spawn quite often, so it's gonna be tricky getting out of there, and I just fucked myself over even further. Oops. Oh well. It's kind of fitting for the scythe and absorption to be combined right now because, wow, 2 traps, go figure, and they didn't even inflict that much pain. Fastest attack. Let me see this. I'm a little curious of how fast he goes. Alright, so here's his regular speed. Pretty quick, pretty quick. Now how about this one? Ooh. Wow, that's pretty quick. Can't go wrong with that. Unfortunately, the scythe is the better winner since it has more strength. More damage. It does more damage, so there you go. Mana potion. Actually glad I got most of my potions back. All of my mana potions. So let's see here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yarito. God, it's been months since I last had one, actually. It's really good. Okay. Unidentified. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a potion. Ooh, nice. 3 spells of importance that I have maxed out. Well, light... Light's... Here's the thing about light. Light can be important depending on what television you're playing on. Like, if you're playing on a television that displays dark areas well enough, then you'll be able to play the game just fine and you won't need light. However, if you're playing on, like, say, oh my god. Anyway, if you were playing on, say, like an HDMI cable, you're not going to see dark areas very well, and you're always going to need a torch slash a light spell. And holy shit, look at that sword! 40 damage points of fire element. I mean, you won't be able to do much damage to fire type enemies that are strength against fire, but even then, you'll still do like 42 to 56 damage. But for those that are weak to fire, good lord, look at that! That's a fantastic weapon. Like, goodness gracious, that's a good sword. Oh my god. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good bow. That's a fantastic bow right there. Like that is the essential bow to have. Plus 20 hit range, 19 damage points, and 100 durability, so you have room to upgrade this sucker to a very powerful weapon. That's just pathetic. I mean, good on hit ratio, but, you know, you have Berserker for that. And, you know, minus 37 mana. Ugh, that's just... Wow. That's pretty good. Stone. That's a pretty good hammer. Ooh, absorption attachment. That's good. Let's see. 33 to life. $37 to mana. Alright, so we got all these. I think I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this. And you know what? I actually need strength really badly anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get all three of these. Where am I at? I'm at, okay, so... I'll be able to get away with, I'll be able to get away with this. Alright, so I got 3. So let's go ahead and mace trick. For a little bit. Okay, alright. Almost done. That should be good for now. So that's another 6. Okay, so that's like 2 each. Right? Yeah, 2 each. That'll work out just fine.
Yes, 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 yes.
And I think I might actually go ahead and mace trick my way to at least 100 strength. So I'm gonna be at this for a little while. Better yet, how about I just yeah, I think I'd just go ahead and cut that part out, and I'll meet you guys back at the magic door. So hang on just a moment. Okay, and we're back. Sorry that took so long. So now I have 105 strength. Well, thanks to the attributes ring, but you may have noticed that my stats have significantly increased. If you notice, my attack power and my armor class is now at 247. So, yeah, we're ready to go. So let's go back in there. Is that a good idea to leave this? Yeah, it is. And I think everything else should be fine, so let's just go ahead and move out. Yeah, I think I have like one more level to finish up anyway, so we should be okay. See? Sorry guys, don't have time to play right now. Alright, level 8. Maybe I should have brought that present with me. Yeah, well, you know. I can always just, well, we'll see what happens. Oh, hi ladies. Okay, this is where things are going to start to get a little tricky. My worst nightmare has just begun. Ranged Amazons. Magic doesn't work on them except for poison clouds, so... Ooh. Nah, I don't really need food that badly. Food spell, I mean. It's not particularly useful since, you know, even for like a small fee, you'll be able to... Holy bananas! But anyway, yeah, for like a small fee, you'll be able to recover all your HP and mana and food points, so having a food spell on deck is just, not really that useful. I mean, I guess it all depends on your playing style, but for me personally, I think rest does the job, and you know, I usually teleport out of here like every time I'm finished exploring. But again, that's just me. Let me take that. And now we have the last prism. So let's finish up exploring this dungeon, and we should be done with this quest. In no time flat. Ooh, another spell book. Detection? Don't really need it. Alright, time to bust it out. And this too. Absorption also works on the Amazons too, so keep that in mind. Still begs the question as to why spells aren't effective against them, since they're technically part of the warrior class. I don't know. I mean, at least Poison Cloud works on them, so that's kind of good news. And technically, Ray of Injury is fairly effective against them, since they take 1 damage really... They take one damage really fast. I mean, I don't know how many damage that is per second, but I haven't bothered to do the math. I'll be taking my HP back, thank you. Better yet, I'll take the scepter. Shield. Need the shield! No, this time. No! How about no? Hell no. Hell no. We're not dealing with that. How about no?
Please help. Please help.
How about no? Get out of here. Ooh. That was a little hectic. Scared the bananas out of me. How about no? Seriously? Alright. Let's go back to the, level 6 and... Oh, that's right, I have to escape from the madness. I'm just a ratman. Run for it! Okay then. Fountain of Light. So let's go ahead and put this prism in here. And then we shall magic door our way out of here. And then we'll pick up the prism and then immediately go back in there. Might speed up the process, but eh. I think thanks to the loud times, I might speed up the process. It's not a bad idea. Then you get to hear me say stuff in a squeaky voice. Wouldn't that be fun? I say yes. Alright, so... Alright, and once you get that, now you have the Fountain of Light. All you have to do is just go back and go to that one lady, and there you have it. And before you do that, go ahead and take all of these prisms. Preferably without dropping one of them. And because they will fetch a pretty penny. Excuse me. Give this to her, and there you have it. Thank you. Thanks to the antidote, I'm feeling much better already. As a reward, take this. I was given this by my grandfather, and I promised him that I would only entrust it to someone with a pure heart. And now we have the Crystal of Virtue. 2 down, 5 to go.